What is going on, guys? Carter here. Got another video for you, gorilla style, again, because yeah, I feel like it. So I got these two in. I wasn't planning on doing an unboxing. I just didn't really feel like it. I didn't want to set up. I didn't want to go downstairs in my cold ass basement. So I'm just gonna open it up. But then I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot a video and show you because, man, this one's cool. So I ordered this mini J-Cape, and I've had a mini J-Cape before, and I did not love it. In fact, that was my first experience with something obscene company, and it kind of turned me off from the company, and I'm like, maybe I don't like them that much. But then I bought a full-size J-Cape recently, and this one popped up, and I bought another mini, and this thing is pretty sick. So this just came in today. I bought it from a lovely gentleman on one of the Facebook groups. He put in some skiff bearings. I believe these are the OG ones that came in there. And here it is. Little mini freaking J-Cape. This is what he affectionately called a mutt, right? So he bought a bunch of mini J-Capes of different kinds, and then he kind of pieced them together Lego style into a few J-Capes that he really wanted and liked. And he had this one left over with spare parts, and he put it up for sale, and I got it for a really cool deal. And I think it actually looks really, really slick. So this is not actually a produced knife in and of itself. It's comprised of a bunch of different knives. I'm not sure exactly what goes to where. Pretty sure this scale is from the River's Edge Cutlery, I believe it is, exclusive that they did. I know that this lock side is not from that release. This is a different release, and I don't know if this blade was part of that release or not, but it works really well. Like, this could be an actual configuration, right? I love the stonewashed DLC blade and this awesome scale. I'm not even sure exactly what that material is. And then this heavy kind of acid washed lock face with the classic clip on there. Really, really cool. Mini J-Cape, you know, it is weird. First impressions. My first impression of the first J-Cape I got, didn't love it. It was too small. This is the same size, but seemed too small. And I guess I just didn't really care much for the black titanium with the satin belt blade. I think part of it is I just don't really like that. This one's a lot cooler. So mini J-Cape, I'm gonna have a ton of fun with this one. I want to get it all nice and oiled up, tuned up. I'm also curious how this is constructed with the non-titanium scale here. I don't know if it has if the bearings are just running up against this, or if it has some sort of steel thingamajig in there that they're running against. Not quite sure, but it's pretty cool how you can just piece these things together. This thing is flawless, right? Like, lockup, detent, everything is perfect, and it's comprised of 2 or 3 different mini J-Capes all Frankensteined together. So next one, this was a double unboxing again. We have my first EMP EDC. Both of these are similar in that they're U.S. kind of bespoke companies, overseas manufacturing, you know, obviously completely different companies, but doing pretty cool stuff. This is one that I have had on my radar for quite a while, and I just never jumped on it. So this is my first EMP EDC knife. They seem pretty cool. This looks like it is the stock stuff. So we've got the stock backspacer and the stock pocket clip. We've got some screws and a pivot. I really love how a lot of these companies include that. We've got some cool stickers. Really nice design. They've got that kind of guy walking in the atom symbol there, which is cool. Grenade sticker, another atom symbol sticker. We've got an EMP sticker, I think. We've got whatever this is. So this is the Nymble W. Blade Steel M390, date of birth August 22nd. First run, that's pretty cool. Didn't even know that. Here it is, one-handed Nymble W. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that is nice. Look at that pocket clip. Damascus freaking pocket clip and backspacer. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I gotta work on my front flipper stuff. I don't really have front flippers, so don't know how to do it very well. This is really, really cool. Grenade milling on the handle there with the titanium. Looks bead blasted. Super smooth. I really like this flipper. I may be converted, guys, because this thing, that flips like a dream, and I like how it doesn't stick out with a tab. Like that is really nice. This is way lighter than I expected. It is super, super light. I do kind of wish the lockup was a little bit earlier. Pretty late, but I'm sure it's fine. Titanium hardware, anodized blue. Got this thing for what I would consider is a steal. Like, basically, I got it retail. I mean, it's essentially new in box, you know, handled, whatever, carried a little bit. Practically new, and I got it for retail price, but with the upgrades of the pocket clip, with the Damascus and the backspacer. This is nice. I like this. I really like this. I've been excited about trying one of these for a long time, and I just never did. And I really like a lot of their designs. I forget who it is that kind of runs this company and does these designs, but I was also worried that this would be a little small, but it's sized really good. That is cool. So today, I've got these three guys to play with. I'm in love with this thing. I got it all tuned up. I am a little pissed because I put a tiny little mark on the pivot when I was taking it apart. I hate that. This pivot was Loctited in there. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes it's pretty easy to get the pivot out. Sometimes you got to crank on it, and I was cranking on it, and it slipped a little bit. Can't really tell, though. It's very, very slight. Very slight. I don't know if you can even see it on the camera. It just bugs me because I know it's there. Just a little bit of paint that came off on one of the little tabs there. But I got this thing singing. Sometimes, this is a side note, these G10 Striders, only the G10 one, sometimes they'll have a little bit of slop in the detent when it's closed. And if it's slight, you can sometimes adjust it. And how you do that is you loosen up these body screws, and you'll get a little bit of wiggle between the lock side and the G10 side, you know, this way, right? Like they'll slide like this way a little bit. And if you can't tell, your detent holes on the titanium side, and what your blade interfaces with when it's closed is a tab right here, somewhere down here on the G10 side, and this little guy right there. So obviously, if you can slide the titanium and the G10 in opposite directions, you can slightly adjust how the detent and the stop interact. And so I was able to clean up that slop easily by doing that. So very cool. Side note, neither here nor there. Got those, and then we've got this really cool. This is I guess this doesn't count. This came yesterday. But this is probably one of the best double unboxings I've had in a while. The one I did yesterday, the SMF and the Wii knife, I just don't really care for the Wii knife. Nothing's wrong with it. It's like, it's what it's advertised as, and it's perfect. It's not my thing. And when I ordered it, I almost immediately was like, I shouldn't have bought that. You know, it was a compulsive thing where I was like, I don't have something like that in my collection. That's kind of different. Maybe I should get one. Yeah, but I kind of wish I wouldn't have spent the money on it, but I got it now. But these three are, so far, these three are all winners. All right, guys, I am out. I'm going to play with these things all day and hopefully come back with some sort of more in-depth review. I need to check some of these things out, get some weights. This thing is super lightweight. I am, so far, the most impressed with this one out of these. Really nice. All right, guys, talk to you later.